If you're on social media and you've created a community, you should be making money on your social media platforms. You should be profitable through what you're creating online and how you're building that community. So let's break down some of my favorite ways that you can be making money this coming year inside of your social platforms. But please note, if you are new to this, if you haven't already done a number of these things, you need to start small. Pick one of these things, start to develop that, then add in another. Do not do all of these at the same time. Do not do multiple of these at the same time if you have not already been on this path for a while. Take it slow, build it up so that you can be successful, because if you try to do it all, none of them will be profitable for you. So be smart about this as we're jumping in. The first way that you can be making money on your social platforms is by monetizing your individual channels. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of these platforms allow you to monetize if you reach a certain level. Now, it does not allow everybody to monetize. They do qualify you on the platform first, so you have to reach a certain number of subscribers or a certain number of watch hours or a certain number of something to make sure that you're creating quality content and that you have the ability to build up your community and following. They want to make sure that you're actually doing the thing so that they're giving money to people who are actively engaging on the platform. So you might have to build that up first, so it may take you a little bit longer to get to this step, but this is a really important one to work toward because you're already creating this content. You are already building up your standing in your authoritative space in the industry on your platforms. So you should be getting paid for that. It's really easy to do once you have hit those numbers, so you've got to work toward that, and then you can get paid by doing ad share revenue on these different platforms. I highly recommend focusing your time on YouTube if you want to monetize. TikTok does not pay as well. Instagram is okay. Facebook is okay. But YouTube is really where it's at when it comes to monetization. And some of these other apps will actually allow you to monetize as well. We've recently talked about some apps for beauty influencers that can help you level up and make really good money very easily. And so you want to make sure you're checking those out. Hit the subscribe and notification bell so you can get all of our daily videos helping you make more money online, but spend less time doing it. And you want to make sure you're actively working toward that monetization. So understand the requirements for each platform. They do change from time to time, and I give you updated videos here on the platform. So if you need to know what those numbers are, I do have all those on the platforms in updated forms. You can go ahead and check those out and just make sure you're looking for the most recent version of that video, or feel free to ask. I'm happy to get those answered for you. But monetizing the content you're already creating is a very effective way of leveraging your time and your effort, and then that allows you to do these other things. Leveraging affiliateships on your platform is incredibly helpful. Affiliateships are brand deals and sponsorships working with companies or product or service providers who want to pay you to create content on your platform to serve your audience. So these are companies that are going to ask you to create a video or a piece of content that will go out to your audience, whether it is your podcast, your YouTube channel, your TikTok platform, whatever it happens to be. They're going to have you create content on their behalf to talk about their product or service and then offer this to your audience. You do have to have an existing audience for this, but it doesn't have to be big. Companies right now are getting smart. They're looking for micro influencers, and you don't have to be an official influencer to do this, but you do have to have a tight-knit audience. Your community needs to take your advice actively to take steps to do something or to buy something or to be something. So they're looking for people who create valuable content in their area, who have an audience that matches their audience, who is then able to represent them and offer it to their audience in a way that they will take that suggestion and go buy the product or service or go do the thing that they are having you market. Affiliate marketing is fantastic. Sometimes companies will come to you, sometimes you have to pitch companies, but there's also platforms where you can get on to do influencerships and to do affiliate marketing. So you can go to products and services that you already use and leverage inside of your business and see if they have a program that has their partners involved in it. So a partners program on those different platforms. You can go and see if they're on some of these affiliate sites, or you can go to the influencer apps that will actually allow you to connect with different brands that could potentially work with you. There's tons of ways to do this. We've got lots of videos here on the platform, but we're also developing more with thought leaders in this space. So if you want to learn more about affiliateships or being an influencer, which we're classifying as two different things, but are the same thing with some crossover and some differences, you can actually go through the content we've already talked about. So we recently had a really great guest on who is the leader when it comes to affiliate marketing, Matt McWilliams. We'll link those down below. We've had on multiple influencers who are able to teach you how to thrive in this space, and we've got lots of my knowledge and experience that I'm offering to you as well. If you have questions on any of this, drop those down below so that we can help you level up in your affiliate marketing. This is one I recommend you do early on because it's so easy and so valuable to make money from this affiliate marketing relationship. And you can even do it without having to create video content or content at all. You can literally put it in your captions. You can put it on your tools and resources page on your website. It doesn't have to take effort on your part. You can make passive income through this without any extra effort. But again, we've got lots of videos on that for you. Another way that you can easily make money on your platforms is by creating your own courses or products. These are things that you are going to sell to your audience and potential new audience members. These can be as simple as a $2 or $3 PDF to an extensive course or membership. I want you to start small with this, of course, and build from there. And if you need help with your courses, or if you're not sure what your products or services should be, we've got lots of resources, and you can hire me for mentorship where I can literally tell you exactly what to do inside of your business, help you craft and create this so that you can be profitable without the stress and effort, especially if you're not sure what to do or how to laser focus what you're doing to be the most profitable possible. So all those things will be linked down below for you, but you want to make sure you're developing things to offer to people. You shouldn't just be offering other people's products and services. You shouldn't just be relying on monetizing your channels. You should actively be making that money by creating something that is either active or passive inside of the products and services that you're offering. So it could be something as simple as those PDFs, which you can just create once, put up on your sales cart, link wherever you need to link it, and that's passive income. You don't have to touch it again unless you want to market it a little bit. You can do things as extensive as a hands-on membership where you're actively participating on a daily, weekly, or monthly level to help people level up in whatever they're doing as well. So you can choose which path you want to take with this, but creating courses and products and services is a really great way to add extra income to what you're doing, and you can actually use your social media to leverage it to get them over to your products and services if that is the main component of your brand and business. So you want to make sure that you are actively looking for what your audience wants and needs and fill those gaps. Start small and grow from there. You don't want too much to offer them because they'll get confused and they won't take action. So have those staple things, rotate things in and out. You can have time frames for things, so certain products will only be available during certain times of the year, etc., to make sure that you're very streamlined and honed in on what you're doing so they know how best to take action for themselves and how to pay you. Of course, another great way to be making income through your social platforms is by licensing the content you've already created. If you're creating things that could go with another brand or a product or a service, you could potentially be licensing that content to them. Let's say you ordered something from Amazon and you really like the product and it does really well on your TikTok channel. You can turn around and allow that company to buy the usage rights to that video to run in ads, to put on their social platforms, to use in different various ways, and you can make money from content you've already created. So you want to make sure that you are aware of how you can be licensing the content you've already created to potential buyers, to potential brands that might want to work with you, or you can use it, depending on what you're doing, in a B-roll footage kind of way, and you can actually sell that to other creators to use inside of the context of the content that they're creating. There's lots of ways that you can be licensing what you're already doing. This is probably the one I would focus on last if you are going to be using any of these methods, because this is one that requires a little more studying, a little more research, a little more understanding of how licensure works, how the business side of this works. So if you've got questions on this, I'm happy to do further videos on it. Go ahead and drop it down below and we can get you started off on that journey as well. But licensing things that you're already doing in an innovative and creative way is definitely going to be something you should have on your second thought tier in what you're doing with making money on your social platforms. If you're creating on social media, you should be leveraging this to be profitable for you. It will start small. You will not make a ton of money. You might make literal pennies every single month, but you have the ability to grow it to a significant income for yourself, both passively and actively. If you got questions on any of this, go ahead and drop it down below and hit that subscribe and notification bell, because every single day I am dropping videos here to help you level up in your entrepreneurial endeavors to make sure you're being more profitable online, but spend less time doing it so you can get back to running your business and living your best life. Every single day, we've got new tutorials on how to navigate social media, how to save time creating content, and how to level up what you're doing to take all of that stress out of your daily life. I will see you in the next episode as we continue to help you level up and create more profit online.